Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
You know, recently, just this spring break, my sister came down from Texas A&M, and you know what she said she missed about the Valley? Hot Cheetos and cheese. I'm like, what? How could you miss hot Cheetos and cheese? Anywhere where they sell Cheetos and cheese, you can make hot Cheetos and cheese. What was so special about specifically hot Cheetos and cheese from the Valley? I mean, come on. You go anywhere, like any gas station, any corner store, and they'll be selling it. How can such a ubiquitous food item not have a cultural prevalence at all, even just upstate? Well, to answer that, we have to, we have to take a look at the history of the Cheeto chip snack itself. Now, for those uninitiated, the original cheesy Cheeto chip snack was invented by this fellow, Charles Elmer Doolin, in 1948. And the exact location of its conception is somewhat of a mystery. According to biography.com, the cheesy chip snack was prototyped in Dallas. However, oasishistory.com states that it was made in San Antonio. However, I do believe that the exact location of its conception isn't exactly important. What is important is that it was made within the vicinity of Hispanic culture. And then that leads us to how the Cheeto became hot, flaming hot, spicy, and you just crunch it. You can feel it. But how did that happen? Well, according, story goes, in 1991, when Richard Gonzalez was working at a Cheeto chip factory as a janitor, and he proposed the flaming hot idea of spicy Cheeto chip snacks to marketing executives. And you know where that got him? In 2019, he himself retired as a marketing executive. Isn't that just amazing? A Hispanic person himself just rising to the top. Isn't that almost the American dream? Going from a janitor to one of the highest positions ever? Doesn't that speak to the Hispanic culture as a whole? This blend of Mexican and American culture into something that's different, something that's new, but still speaks to you. Does it then come as any surprise as to why hot Cheetos and cheese are such a cultural phenomenon? Well, despite this amazing story, there's actually a bit of controversy in it. Because according to official records by the company itself, that didn't happen. It wasn't Mr. Richard over here. It was actually one Lynn Greenfield who made the hot Cheeto snacks. But like with the conception of, or the location of conception of the original Cheeto cheese snacks, I don't think it's really important. Because irrespective of who made the Cheeto chip snack or the hot Cheetos snack, I mean, just which would you rather believe? That it was either a man of the people, one who represents us, or just a mark. Sorry, I'm getting too emotional. But then that leads us here to today. I mean, I'm sure you're aware of the firecracker roll at HEB, where they sprinkle hot Cheeto dust on the sushi. I'm sure if you tell if you say that we sprinkle hot Cheeto dust onto sushi to anyone else outside of the Valley, they'll look at you like, what? That's disgusting. What? But on HEB's official website, it's listed as the signature sushi roll. Does that not speak volumes of the cultural precedence that hot Cheetos has had on us, on you, me. Thank you.
I'm actually not a fan of hot Cheetos, but that's okay.
Sacrilege.
I know, I'm a big pizza.